So we're all just swimming in this ocean of information, right? Every single day. So how in the world do you make sure that your voice or your business or your big idea actually gets heard? Well, for a long time, the answer has been mastering search. But here's the thing. The rulebook for winning that game is being completely torn up and rewritten by artificial intelligence. So let's break down what that means for you. I mean, seriously, think about it for a second. You could have the most amazing product, the most life-changing service, but if nobody can find you on a search engine, you might as well be invisible. It's this constant uphill battle for just a little bit of visibility in what is an unbelievably crowded space. So the big question is, how do you get seen? For years, the answer has been SEO, search engine optimization. It's basically the art and science of tweaking your site to send all the right signals to search engines, letting them know, hey, I got what people are looking for over here. And when it works, wow, it's easily the most powerful way to get a steady stream of people knocking on your digital door. But let's be real. For most people, SEO feels like this mysterious black box, doesn't it? It's just a mountain of data, algorithms that seem to change every other Tuesday, and just so much manual work to try and keep up. It can be totally overwhelming. But what if there was a better way? And this is where AI just changes the entire game. Now, I don't want you to think of AI as some kind of autopilot that's going to replace you. No. Think of it as your expert co-pilot. It's this incredibly smart set of tools that can cut through the complexity, make sense of all that data, and give you the precision you need to make smarter decisions way faster. When you really boil it down, that big, intimidating world of SEO actually comes down to 3 main jobs. That's it. First, you got to find the words your audience is actually using. Second, you need to create content that answers their questions so well that both search engines and actual humans love it. And third, you have to build up your reputation, your authority online. So let's walk through how an AI copilot helps you absolutely nail every single one. Okay, so let's start with job number 1, finding your keywords. You have to think of this as the absolute foundation of your entire strategy. Because if you don't know the language your customers are using to find you, you're just guessing. Get this right and everything else gets so much easier. So what's in the toolbox for this job? Well, you've got your foundational tools like Google's own keyword planner, which is great because it gives you data straight from the source. But then you have these amazing AI copilots like Ubersuggest. And what they do is they go a step further. They're like spies, analyzing what your competitors are doing to succeed and finding all these keyword opportunities you would have completely missed otherwise. And does this stuff actually work? Oh yeah, check this out. A small clothing retailer started using Ubersuggest just to find trending search terms. By simply creating content around what people were already looking for, they saw a 30% jump in website visits. Just like that. That's what having the right data can do. Okay, so finding the right keywords is huge, but it's really only half the story. That brings us to job number 2. Optimizing your content. It's not enough to just use the keyword. You have to create something truly valuable that answers the user's question better than anyone else on the internet. And for this, you've got these incredible copilots. A tool like ClearScope, it's kind of like a proofreader for your SEO. It literally gives your article a grade based on what the top ranking pages are talking about, so you know exactly what to include. And then you have something like MarketMuse, which is more like your strategic CEO. It looks at all of your content and says, okay, here are the gaps, and here are the exact topics you should write about next to become a real authority. And listen, this isn't just about making one blog post a little bit better. As Forbes points out, when you use these AI tools, you boost your entire marketing efficiency. You stop throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks, and you start making data-driven decisions that actually get results. All right, on to our third and final core job, building your authority. In the world of search, authority basically means trust. And one of the biggest ways search engines measure trust is by seeing who links to you. When other reputable, high-quality websites link back to your site, it's a massive vote of confidence. The tools for this job are basically like your own team of private investigators. You've got Ahrefs, which can literally show you every single website that links to your competitors, giving you a roadmap of opportunities. SEMrush acts like a bodyguard, helping you find and get rid of any spammy or toxic links that could be hurting you. And Moz Pro helps you prioritize, telling you which sites have the highest domain authority so you can focus your efforts on getting links that really matter. And the results are just huge. There was this one e-commerce startup that used the data from Ahrefs to guide not just their keywords, but their entire link building strategy. And the result, a staggering 40% increase in their organic traffic. I mean, come on, that's a game changer. Now look, doing those 3 jobs is going to put you way ahead of the curve. But the real secret weapon, the thing that ties it all together, is using AI to analyze your results. This is the feedback loop. This is how you figure out what's working, what's not, and where you should double down your efforts. All of these tools come together to create your mission control dashboard. You've got Google Analytics telling you what people do once they actually get to your site. SEMrush is tracking your keyword rankings day by day. Moz is like your on-call mechanic, finding any technical glitches. And Surfer SEO is reverse engineering what's already successful. Altogether, they give you the full 360-degree view. And this right here, this is the payoff. A mid-sized company put this whole system into practice. They used Google Analytics and SEMrush not just to set their strategy, but to constantly tweak and refine it based on real data. By doing that, they achieved a massive 50% increase in organic search traffic. That is just incredible. So if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's this. AI isn't here to take your job. It's here to be your co-pilot. From that very first step of finding your keywords to the creative process of making great content, all the way to building your authority and analyzing the data, AI just makes every single part of the process smarter, faster, and way more effective. And that really leaves us with a pretty fascinating question to chew on, doesn't it? As AI gets better and better, not just at helping us optimize content, but at actually creating it. What is originality even going to mean? How is our whole idea of authority and expertise going to change? It's something to think about as we all learn to fly in this new AI-powered world. Thanks so much for tuning in.
You don't need to navigate this alone. Visit Content Master to use our AI agents do it for you at a fraction of cost.